is the only thing I know. When it's black rain, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth. And I'm getting sticky with the stick work too. It's already over if I kick first. Ooh, top 100, they can get work too. First in the world, and it's got me in a mood. Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's black rain, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth.
Alright, man, I see y'all are rocking with the MUT content. Some people are, some people are not. You know, that's just how the cookie crumbles when it comes to content. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to like every single thing you post, especially when it comes to two different game modes. We talking about one game mode that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, realistic, and then one game mode is supposed to be, you know, fun and energetic. And then, you know, when you sit here and you see, you know, Ed Too Tall catching passes from Taysom Hill with Anthony Edwards at running back, people like, what the hell going on? Randall McDaniel at receiver, people like, what the hell going on? I seen somebody comment, was like, yo, bro, I just seen Randall McDaniel outrun Deion Sanders. And I was like, yeah, bro, that's MUT. But I used to be the same way. I used to be like, bro, I'm not watching that shit, bro. Like, that shit's trash. But, you know, once you really get used to it and understand what's going on, then it's like, you know, it's not that bad. But when you stuck in one specific game mode, like if you're a Regs player, you hate MUT. If you're a MUT player, you hate Regs. But offensively, we got Taysom Hill at quarterback, Anthony Edwards at running back, Randy McDaniel, Calvin Johnson, Ed Too Tall Jones, Jimmy Graham at the skill positions, Joe Thomas, Quinn Nelson, Alex Mack, Kyle Long, Lincoln Kennedy. Now, is there any players that I should be upgrading as far as position wise? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a better quarterback or is there better receivers that I could be using? Got Jimmy Graham at tight end. Also got Jimmy Graham at free safety. Derrick Henry at linebacker. DeForest Buckner at linebacker. Pat McAfee at kicker at middle linebacker. Julius Pepper at outside linebacker. Ted Hendricks at safety. Tony Gonzalez, a tight end, at cornerback. Ed Too Tall at the left end. DeForest Buckner again at the defensive tackle spot. Larry Allen, Julius Pepper again at the right end spot. Anthony Edwards at corner. Richard Sherman at corner. Also got Julian Edelman, a wide receiver, at corner. As far as specialists, we got Julius Peppers and we got Derrick Henry. For some reason, I thought I should be using DeForest Buckner, but I don't really be knowing. I'm just gonna rock with whoever's in there. And yeah, playbook wise, we got Jets offense and Raiders defense. Jets offense and Raiders defense, and we're gonna rock out like that. Is there anybody defensively that I should be using that I don't have? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know more about this than me, and I just be hopping on and playing. You know what I'm saying? So if there's any upgrades that I need, I'll let my homie know and be like, hey, bro, maybe we need to try that player and such and such and such and such. You feel me? But yeah, until then, in the words of Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Tired of losing? Here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research and finding the safest picks to ensure wins. Sign up for the weekly player props, team bets, or both, and let's win together. There's even a subscription for beginners that is completely free and gives you one pick daily. Once again, here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research to find the safest picks and winning as a team. I read a comment, somebody said, I think it's growing on me now. I think MUT's growing on me now. I just look at it as fantasy football now, that's exactly what it is. You know how when you build your team and you have, you know what I'm saying, during fantasy football, during the football season, and you build your team and you go and you look at your team and you got, You got. Oh, I forgot to change the passing settings. I might rock with these passing settings though. Let me see. You know when you go out, you go and get. You go and get Tyreek Hill, and then you got Derrick Henry at running back, and then you might go and draft, you know, Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. That's literally what it is. That's literally all it is. And then you take out, then you look at it and be like, okay, this week he's playing against him, and this week they playing against them. Okay, let me take him out and let me put him in. That's literally all MUT is. It's fantasy. It's fantasy football. Let's do this in just straight stock cover 3. Oh, we didn't get our feet down right there. Wow. I really might like the passing meter. I think it's on placement and accuracy. I don't know. I really might like it. Keep going, Ed too tall. Keep going, Ed too tall. Keep going, boy. Yeah, this dude here just in a stock ass cover 3. That boy Ant. That boy Ant. I remember I used to be that guy, boy, back in Madden 20, Madden 21-ish. Madden 20, I was strictly Regs. You couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me shit about MUT. Back in Madden 20, to me, every MUT player was trash. Everybody needs 99 overall players to be successful. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process, bro. You got all 99s. Of course you're supposed to be good. You feel me? Why would you not be good? You got all 99 players. Like, the hell? Who wouldn't be good with 99 overall players? That's what I was saying back in Madden 20. And then I realized, we got there hitting. Then I realized, I was like, nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? People, it's not even about the player, just about the mode. People want to. I was picking that shit. People just want to, you know what I'm saying, have things different. You know what I'm saying? People want to have things that's creative. It's kind of like franchise, you know what I'm saying? Want to be able to put players wherever you want them at. Thank you. I'll be taking that. We got all type of hitters over there on defense. We having all type of hitters over there, boy. Stop playing. You better get down. You can't get there. You better get down, boy. And then Madden 21, I joined like this franchise. I want to say this is man to man. We got bumped right there. It was man to man. We got bumped. But back in Madden 21, 22ish, I joined this franchise where it was like a MUT franchise, and people was able to. I want to throw the corner out to Jimmy Graham, honestly. People was able to pick their players and things like that, but at the same time, people was able to buy abilities and change abilities. I remember when I first joined the franchise, you couldn't change no abilities. You know what I'm saying? So what you were stuck with is what you were stuck with. Then I joined a franchise where they gave everybody a 90 overall quarterback. And back then, if you had a 90 overall quarterback, I think you was able to get like Hot Route Master, Gunslinger, Set Feet Lead, all that shit. So I'm sitting there playing against, literally, it was like a Regs franchise, but it was kind of like MUT. It was like fantasy draft. I'm sitting there playing against Taysom Hill at quarterback who got Gunslinger. And it was a Regs-based franchise. And I'm just sitting there like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing against Lamar Jackson in Regs back then, whenever I thought we wasn't supposed to be able to change abilities, but I'm playing against Lamar Jackson with escape artists, and he got, you know what I'm saying, High Rock Master. I'm like, damn, that ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized, I was like, okay, this shit is basically mud. So I really got into mud. Like, I mean, the most mud I played ever was last year. Last year was the most mud that I played, and the reason is because, I mean, I got two YouTube channels, but he better get down, boy, cause we got them hitters. He better get down. Come on, it's great defense. I knew he was going to throw that because I knew my flat wasn't going to stay on that fucking sideline. The first year I actually tried MUT was, I think, Madden 22. I got hit up by this coin sponsor, and they was like, yeah, bro, we'll pay you to pretty much sponsor our coins. And I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? So I had signed like a contract with them. So, and people on my main channel, they was asking me like, yo, bro, when you gonna get into MUT? You know what I'm saying? We done seen you play all the Regs players. When you gonna play the MUT players? And I'm like, as far as who, they're like all the pros, cause that's what all the pros playing. All the pros playing MUT. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'll look into it. So that was the first time I really like got in MUT, man. Got into MUT Madden 20. Comeback route on the right side, pull down my deep fourth. Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to instantly get $50 when you put in a $5 pick. It's pretty simple. Just pick more or less on your favorite players on the projected stat line for the day. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA, college football, college basketball, NFL, and many more. PrizePicks also offers mixed sports entries, like you can take more points for Caitlin Clark, more total bases for Aaron Judge, more passing yards for Patrick Mahomes, or more assists for LeBron James on the same entry. With the fast and secure withdrawal systems, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, head over to your Apple Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 and instantly get $50 when you do one $5 entry. Come back on the right side, pull down my deep fourth, where my purple's supposed to be playing, which is my purple was playing, and he allowed a post from the other side to clear behind him. That is some shit, boy. That's some shit. After being bagged. That was some shit. But I got into MUT on the main channel, and that's what I thought. People was blowing me up. Hey, bro, get in the MUT, get in the MUT. Then I jumped in the MUT, and it changed my algorithm to the point where like people didn't want to see it. So I was playing pros, and I was competing with pros, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was out there balling, and it was fun. And it was definitely fun, but like that's when I realized, like, okay, I need another channel. That's when I realized that, okay, I definitely need. Get out of there, Ant! Get out of there, Ant! Get out of there, Ant! That's when I made my second YouTube channel, like Madden 22. I was like, man, I'm not about to just sit here and be playing Regs and then trying to switch up and play MUT the next day and Regs and MUT next day on the same YouTube channel. Wow. Because it'll definitely throw off your algorithm. So that's when I started MUT, back in like Madden 22. But I didn't take it real serious. I have not took MUT serious. But the most I played MUT was last year, because my homie's account on PlayStation, he kept his team super duper updated, bro. And like last year it was fun. Here's gun doubles again, bro. If he run another post to bring down my corner with another I'm gonna be sick. Yep, he tried it again. And that time I kept a deep fourth back there that time. But last time I had a deep third back there. I can't believe he just tried that again. And he was trying it again. He was trying that shit again, bro. I think I honestly might have found my defense for Mutt. Just because of how my abilities is based out here, I think I found my defense. And it is nothing more than just stock cover 4 with hard flat one play. Maybe I might play, you know what I'm saying, cloud flats one play. Maybe I might play just purples one play. And especially because of how my D-line is situated. That's a great knockout. It's a great catch, big boy. It's a great catch. Ooh, I needed to catch that. That would have put me in field goal range right there. That would have did it right there. I still might have just got in field goal range. Before we talking about, I can make a 56. Can I make a 56er? I can easily make a 56er. I ain't gonna say it was easy. I ain't gonna say easily, but yeah. That's how you play that. So far I've only lost one MUT game, and that was the very first MUT game I played versus somebody who was in their Super Bowl. Very first one. I got on the second game I played and beat a pro, some Versace. He streams like 30 hours a day on Twitch. I know 30 hours a day sounds crazy, but I promise you, dude stream a lot. Ooh, that's good defense. I want to know, like, what I gotta have a better understanding of is this game. Because I remember when I was super duper locked in last year, if you had a flat zone KO, right? He rolled out last time he was in this formation, so let's try to contain. If you had a flat zone KO, right, and somebody threw it to the flat, like that right there, it's a automatic knockout. Last year it was automatic. Last year you had a deep out zone KO and somebody threw it to the deep out. It was automatic knockout. Automatic. And I'm just not getting those vibes this year. Like, I've thrown it like to a universal corner who has deep out zone, who pretty much has all the, oh, that's me, who pretty much has all the KOs, and I've actually seen him light up and we still catch it. So that's really what I'm like. I gotta get a better understanding of the game as far as abilities, because Regs, there ain't that many abilities. You know what I'm saying? There ain't that many. Last year, the deep out zone KOs with the Bills, you know what I'm saying? 2 corners had deep out zone KO. That's when I used to love Regs. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if like the abilities don't work or what the situation is. It's just funny. One reason like my ebooks have always been successful is because I play the game from a basic understanding standpoint, right? When it comes to Madden, whatever the case may be, my gameplay fits every game mode. You can play my game mode. You can play Regs. Wow, he got some speed on him. He got some speed on wow, he kept up with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of I'm gonna definitely have to get out of trips versus this man to man. I think so. I ain't exactly sure, but I think so. So I'm finna just get man to man, press man to man, and then probably just stretch left, stretch right with Derrick Henry every play. But my schemes just automatically just work versus in any game mode. As far as, you know, Regs, MUT, franchise. That's why I've always been successful. Just all basic understanding. But when you get into MUT, you gotta really like get into MUT and get into the nitty gritty. I wish I had, like, I wish this was Hot Rod Master, where I could put my guys on whip routes and stuff. 3-man rush, 2 deep. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta get out of this. See, right now, if I was playing college, I wouldn't have any type of worries. I wouldn't have any type of worries. How the fuck is they shedding like that? 3-man rush shedding like that? That is funny. That is, I don't know if I gotta run the ball or what versus this shit. Oh my god. I see why he came out running the ball. That shit is nasty. What? I wonder what we're about to get right here. Probably stretch again. Pistol open, flex close. This gotta be like a RPO or something. Which Madden was that when people had Vita Vea, and they would just truck stick every single play, run the ball and truck stick every single play. What? Fuck out of here, man. Which Madden was that, bro? Niggas are getting goal line and just every single play. I can't remember which Madden it was, but that shit was hell. Can't remember which one it was, but that shit was insane. This offense is a bitch. So this is like some offense I'm not used to seeing. I gotta go and ask if we can get Hot Rod Master. I gotta go see if we can get Hot Rod Master, because not having a whip route versus man to man is just crucial. Especially when, yeah, that shit is crucial. I gotta find a way to get Hot Rod Master. He was throwing an RPO and we had a hard flat and it was manned up. We was definitely picking that off. I wish he was able to get that ball out right there. That's a great tackle. He'll settle for 3 right now because he know he's bagging my offense right now. So, here's my biggest disadvantage right now. It's not knowing who my best receivers are as far as route running and as far as like man to man. That's my biggest disadvantage right now. And I'm a passer too, and I really don't want to turn into a runner to try to figure this shit out. But if it's gonna be that damn easy, 10 yards a pop, then it's like I might as well. You know what I'm saying? If that's what we doing, shit. He got film study now. After you run that shit for 2 plays, he done seen it. He about to run commit. I want film study. Damn. For me, tight formations always is best versus man to man, but like even right there, we almost got bagged right there. Let's go out routes with the corners. So versus that right there, he's just gonna go cover 2 right there. Yeah, cover 2 versus the tight formations. I didn't like that. So dot. Get in there, Ant. Come on. Okay. I can't run. I mean, I got the route combinations for it as far as trips. But I really ain't having time. Like if I put 5 routes on the field, his D line is cooking my offensive line. 3 is whooping 5's ass right now. So it's like fuck. Why is my purple not playing that? Okay, do I need to start manning that up. I gotta start manning that up. I can't start out slow versus players like this either. That's what I can't do. I'm saying though, bro. I am just saying. It's a corner route. We got it manned up by a fucking safety. I got a purple over there. I'm just saying. What Drake say? I'm just saying we can do better. Like, come on, bro. What is we talking about here? This is just RPO stretch. Great play action. Not RPO stretch at all. Great play action. Bro, we just sat there and man, here's where like abilities come into play now. Now it's like, what the fuck is 85 on offense have? Like, I see you hot. What do you got, motherfucking route tech or something? What do you got? Plus 16 speed? Just fried me on the corner route. Alright, I gotta get a stop, man. If he's gonna stay under center with this pass and shit, I should. Bringing that out is crazy. Alright. If he's gonna stay under center with this pass and shit, I should be good, bro. Like I should be. I just don't know who should be my linebackers and shit in this 3-4. I don't think Pat McAfee should really be out there. What does Derrick Henry got? He gotta have tank to where like he's bounced off the first hit stick. He got to. Can you scoot your ass out, Derrick Henry? He is cooking right now. And it's crazy because if you get 2 downhill on it, he gonna break that. He gonna break the first tackle. So you really just can't get 2 downhill on this shit. That's the fucked up thing about it. Jesus Christ. And then the nigga already 99 speed. He getting open. It is over with. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. What does he have at running back? Can I see real quick? Tank, breaks, hit, stick, tackles. Yep. Now it sucks because he in field goal range now. Shoot clock is activated. The tackles. Wasn't there a thing in is it still a thing in MUT where you had secure tacklers? I don't know if that's still. I don't know if that's a thing in MUT still. Great tackle, bro. Do y'all see my line? Do y'all see Pat McAfee? He's running to the line of scrimmage, like he's running full speed to line of scrimmage. But then when he get there, he like stopping and like looking. Like I've been seeing my linebackers do that for the last couple plays. I can't believe. And if you watch me on college, if you watch me on Madden, these are the schemes I lose to right here, especially in college. If you run stretch left, stretch right on me every single play, you got me. I've never had any type of run defense. That's why in MUT, it's been like my run defense has been better in MUT because I got D-line to help me out. You know what I'm saying? But I never have any type of run defense when it comes to football. All right. I just blocked 6 people versus 3. What the fuck does this D-line got? Colossal, dominant pass rush, even versus double teams, interior threat. Oh man. GG's. You know I ain't mad about it, because I just said it the other day. I literally just said it, like, damn, if I can get pass rush with 3 people, I'm chilling. And niggas you don't need to blitz him much. Niggas getting pass rush with 3 people. I got pass rush with 3 people. That's why I can't even be mad about his defense. Stock man to man, underneath coverage. As soon as they hike the ball, they bumping, they doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Then the D-line, pap. Colossal, getting pass rush versus double teams. I can't be mad about it, bro.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah,